Homesickness. That sinking feeling of longing and nostalgia that can hit you like a ton of bricks. Now you're new in town, finally living the dream of starting fresh in a new country or state. But then you're crying, missing your old life and feeling overwhelmed. I know, starting over again can be hard. But if you're currently grappling with those emotional punches, you should know you're far from alone. Let me share with you some wisdom and coping strategies that can make riding out the wave of homesickness a bit easier. Welcome to Mindful Infusion, your space to infuse your journey with wisdom and insight. Are you ready? Strategy number 1. Let yourself feel the pain. We've all been there. That sharp feeling when you're far from the places we used to know like the back of our hand. And now that you're away from all that, you just want to be surrounded by your neighborhood and comforting corners again. It's so tempting to try to push down those feelings of sadness and longing. But trust me, hiding your homesickness will only make it worse. The truth is, it's healthy to acknowledge how much you miss home. Longing is like any other emotion. It needs to be felt. The more you try to fight back those tears or pretend you're okay, the heavier it'll weigh on your soul. So don't be afraid to let it all out. Cry as much as you need to. Look at old photos of your house and happy places, and reminisce about memorable moments, letting nostalgia wash over you. Cry all you have to for a few minutes, then get up, wash your face, and take deep breaths as you allow that weight to dissipate. Strategy number 2. Create a taste of home. Now that you've had a good cry and cleared your head a bit, it's time to take action. Feeling homesick can really hurt, missing all those little things that made your home feel like a home. But you don't have to feel so out of place. You can make this new spot your own cozy haven. Get a bit creative. What I want you to do is stop seeing this new place as strange and start making it into a comfy, safe space that helps ease that longing for your old life. Maybe get yourself the same rug you had back home, or put up some photos that make you smile. Or if you like plants, bring in a few green pals to liven up the space. It'll make you feel like something's here for you, waiting, and taking care of them, watering them regularly, giving them a little love. It'll give you something to do, a routine. And speaking of that, strategy number 3, schedule comforting routines. Never underestimate the power of a routine to create new habits. It's the easiest way for us to adapt. So think about all the cozy routines that used to wrap you up in warmth and happiness in your old home. Maybe it was taking a stroll around your neighborhood at dusk, or enjoying your favorite morning coffee in a special corner. Well, now you have a new neighborhood and new places to discover to make them your own spaces. If there's something you used to do all the time in your old home, start by trying to replicate it here. But above all, allow yourself to build new anchors to this new home. A good routine will make this new space feel more yours than ever in no time. Strategy number 4, stay socially connected. This is something else we need to talk about. When that lonely feeling of missing home sinks in, it's so tempting to shut yourself off from the world, right? To just bury yourself under the covers and dwell endlessly on memories and sadness about everything you left behind. But trust me, that'll only make the ache inside worse until it's all you can think about. Don't let homesickness keep you from the kindness and smiles still around you. Even though your favorite spots and memories may feel far away, reaching out to them can bring some comfort when you're feeling really homesick. Give your old friends a call, share photos, or start a group chat. Keeping in touch with them might give you that sense of familiarity we all crave sometimes. But hey, don't shut yourself away completely. Make sure to get out there and meet new people too. Join a club, take a class, or go to local events. Having a community around you in person can really help when you're missing home. You don't have to go through this alone, my friend. Reach out, You might be surprised at how many people are willing to cheer you up and keep you company. Strategy number 5, practice self-care. Now, you really have to take care of yourself. Feelings of homesickness can take quite an emotional toll. Let soothing activities become your refuge. Pour your heart freely onto paper. Release what burdens you. Find moments of stillness to ground yourself once more. Move your body however lifts your spirit, whether fast or slow. The key is to have plenty of mood-boosting practices at the ready. Then, when you're stuck, you can turn to those self-care strategies to nurture and comfort yourself through it. Nurturing yourself with compassion is medicine for the heartache. It will ease your way, step by comforting step, until homesickness holds less power over your days. Strategy number 6, remind yourself this is temporary. Look, I know that in your darkest moments, battling intense homesickness, it can feel like an endless, hopeless cycle of sadness with no light at the end of the tunnel. That's why it's so important to remind yourself that this is just a temporary season of transition. It won't last forever. There will come a day, likely sooner than you think possible right now, when the choppy waters will calm once more. You'll regain your equilibrium and start settling into your new surroundings and routines. The raw intensity of missing home will ease into more of a gentle, wistful nostalgia. But you are resilient, and you will get through this challenging period. But how do you stop yourself from feeling completely overwhelmed by the emotions you're experiencing right now? Start by reminding yourself of motivating phrases and encouraging words that push back against feelings of hopelessness and being stuck. Remember the amazing person you're becoming, and know that growth only happens when we step out of our comfort zone. Feeling homesick is incredibly normal, especially when you're in a period of big life changes and transitions. It doesn't mean you're weak, or that you made the wrong choice to move or take that new opportunity. It just means you're human, and you love and miss the people, places, and familiarity of your old home. So be gentle with yourself, and use coping strategies to work through it. Those comforts of home will always be there for you to revisit, and before you know it, you'll be making wonderful new routes and routines exactly where you are. Remember, if you need more tips for dealing with life's tough times, we're here for you. At Mindful Infusion, you'll find the best advice for living a happier life. Subscribe now and see you next time.